It's nearly been 2 weeks since I arrived here, since I found my friend gone. I say friend, more of a colleague, still a waste of potential. I have survived so far by being cautious where I can, picking my fights carefully against the innumerable dead. It troubled me to see them below the ground, in the sewers, a place where I thought I might find some form of refuge. Still, this basement home has kept me safe for now, and safe is what I need. I will continue to work, I will continue to better my chances of survival. I must stay aware, I must stay alert, but my stomach, I grow hungrier, and my resources are dwindling. However much I dislike the idea, those 8-legged creatures across the way may be my only source of food for some time. I'll need to protect myself from their venom. I cannot take a risk there. And so, I shall prepare. Kia ora, guys, gals, and legionnaires. Rycon here, and welcome back to Let's Roleplay Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, Bran's Tale. And the artwork that you saw in the little introduction there was thanks again to Stately Raven. Thank you again for the wonderful art, and I hope we enjoyed our little talk with Bran. It's been a while, hasn't it? Yes, it has. Now, thank you all for the feedback on the texture pack in the previous episode. So apparently there is another texture pack out there that is very similar, that is being updated on a daily basis. However, unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be a part of the launcher right now, so I won't be wanting to install that separately. So if it does get brought in with that in time, and with the actual game itself and experimental, I will potentially be checking that out. However, I do feel like it's going to be a good idea for us to stick with this, because it's something that we're used to. You know, it's established in this series what we've got at the moment. And so at the end of the last episode, I was having a look at this leather jacket that we're rocking at the moment. I was wanting to try and make us a leather vest. However, we are low on water and other things at the moment. Some of you have made some great observations that we should be able to get a decent amount of leather from vehicles. And so I believe that's what we're going to attempt to do. However, we're going to have to try and get rid of a whole heap of crap that we have in our inventory first before we do that. So let's go ahead and just start dropping everything that we don't need to have on us currently, because I think that's just going to be a good idea in general. Dropping off, which you know, we're definitely going to keep the steak knife. The scalpel we're going to hold on to as well. The hammer, yeah. The hammer, I think, is just a little bit too difficult to go without. The survival knife, now the survival knife is a good tool for us to have. I don't know if it's something that we expressly need to have on us. And I guess before we go out, it would be nice to actually do some work on some of these here. Hopefully we can bring them back from the edge. I don't know how well we'll do with that, but we'll try all the same. So we need to get ourselves our tailor's kit, and let's see where we're at with that, because we might actually not have enough thread. No, we have enough to reload it. Well, not much at all, unfortunately, but better than nothing. Let's go ahead and start with the undershirt, because it should be pretty easy for us to do. Let's go ahead and, until fully repaired, and see how we do. And we've run out of charges, so let's see, do we have anything else that we can reload? No, we do not. So option there is probably going to be grabbing another one of these small strings and just taking that apart. We still have the light strip on us, so we have no issue there. Let's go ahead and start disassembling that sucker. There we go, we've got 50 thread back. We'll go reload, and let's go ahead and start working on those again, just so that they're actually going to be in good enough condition for us while we're outside. There we go, fully repaired, exactly what we want. Let's have a look at the sleeveless duster next, and we'll just go ahead and do it until we get one success. There we go. Okay, we will go ahead and repeat until success. We're very thirsty now, which I'm not super happy about. Okay, so it is a little bit better at this stage. I think we're going to want to try and deal with our hunger and our thirst first, so we'll see what we can do there. We do have some clean water in the tank, so we're going to go ahead and make use of that. Gulp. And let's see, food-wise, what are we going to want to try and go with here? Peanut butter candies, chocolate. Well, the dehydrated meat definitely gives us the most there. It's going to last 6 years, so honestly, I think I would probably be better off with us just opening up something here. Or even going for the irradiated lemon. Now, the lemon, I don't know if we can use that in batteries. I will hold on to that for now, because we very well might be able to. Let's see. We do get a little bit of joy from the clam chowder, and we're very hungry as well. So we'll go ahead and crack that thing open. So we're going to have one thing of that, and then we'll go have another. And wow, we're still hungry. Well, I guess we're going to be cracking open something else. We could go for, let's go for the salmon. There we go. We're just hungry now at this stage, and I think we're probably going to go ahead and just have the ravioli here. Wow, we were really hungry, it would seem, because we've just gone through everything here. And we're still hungry. Yeah, we're 100% going to have to go to that spider basement. It needs to happen. But we're going to continue to working on our gear for now, getting it a little bit more repaired. And we will again do it until we get success. And there we go. You repair your duster completely. Fantastic. So next thing for us would be the backpack, the work shirt, and or the well, we can't touch the medical gloves, unfortunately, so we'll just go ahead and work through everything else that we've got. These are going to get... No, we cannot do the work shirt, apparently. That's fine, and I imagine the backpack might be beyond our skills. No, we can do it maybe at least once, but we're probably going to run out of material. Yes, indeed we do run out of material. Now the backpack is something that we really do not want to fall apart, so we'll have to do something about that. This leather jacket we're just going to go ahead and drop back down for now. And you know what, let's drop off these other cans. Actually we don't have them on us, so that's okay. That is okay. Alright. It's 1:42. That's the kind of time that we would want to go outside, but again, I don't want to go outside not while we are with a backpack that's about to fall apart, because then we're just going to sprinkle all of our things on the ground. That is no good for no one. So we're going to go ahead and just quickly go through here, reloading this. Let's get to work on that backpack, and we're going to go until we get a success. There we go, we've repaired it once, repair again. We do not have enough rags to do that. Well, I guess that's better than nothing. That's better than nothing. That's something that we can work with. We are still going to be rocking the fire axe for now. Now, where were we at with the glaive? Because that's something that I didn't actually get a chance to check in on. I think we are just lacking... Where is the makeshift glaive? Here we go. Yeah, it is just duct tape that we are lacking. Okay, well... We still don't have the ability to make it yet, but we will in time. Let's have some more water just while we're here before we go out, and yes, indeed, we are going out. Now, I think we are going to need a wrench, but we might actually have a wrench in our little supplies here. There we go. I can type like a human. We do have a wrench, fantastic. So we'll take the wrench, we'll take the screwdriver. The survival knife we can use for cutting things up. We're just going to have a quick look at the survival knife and our, where is our other knife, our steak knife, and just have a look at the differences there. Yeah, so we've got metal sawing and wood sawing from the survival knife, so we will hold onto it for that reason. It's not a good butchering tool, but it's not actually taking up too much space right now. Yeah. Everything else we could probably hold on to, except for the multivitamins. We'll go ahead and drop those off. Inhaler, definitely want to hold on to them. And we'll drop that light off there. Very nice. Let's not yell. Let's just go ahead and put that down. And we'll go ahead and put the caffeinated chewing gum down at the same time. Now, there shouldn't be anything illuminating us. No. There isn't. Apologies. Apparently, I have a frog inside of my throat. The fire axe, I want to go ahead and just quickly give that a new letter, just so we can quickly wield that. And you know what? Let's wield it now. We might as well. We've got nothing else to go in there. Okay, and, well, we can see our bodies that we have kicking about for now. And I'm intrigued as to why we have an A over that. Because, obviously, that's the part that we've marked for fire. Plague... What? Wait. What? Plague nymph? What? Oh, that's what it was. Oh, what the hell? Well, I guess here we go. It's happening, people. The bodies have started to release things. This is a plague nymph, an infected mutant cockroach about the size of a rat. Well, let's see what we can do with this plague nymph. We're going to go ahead and swing and wildly miss multiple times, and eventually we managed to kill the thing. And it splattered into pretty much nothing. There was nothing remaining of that once we were done making our mess, and we're gonna have to be sure to mop that up when we get back. Actually, there's a few things that we need to mop up around here, and I think, seeing as that's happening now, it probably would be good to get rid of some of these bodies sooner rather than later, but you know, we'll see what we can do. What we are going to do though is we are going to take down the brazier and just pick that up for now. Let's go ahead and just drop on the ground. We're going to go drop you here because you're going to be taking up a little bit of space in our inventory. We can always come back to you. Okay, let's stick our head up and see what we got going on. Okay, so immediately we're not seeing any trouble, which is good. Now, we do know of a few cars that are around here. We want to see if we can get to those. Also, let's see how we're doing here. There is no water in there at all. Well, that's really unfortunate considering it's raining. Damn. Okay, well, let's keep our wits about us, and let's just see. Here we go. We have ourselves a vehicle. Now, what we want to try and do here is examine the vehicle, and we want to see if we can find any seats that are intact. Now, the seat belts we can take as well. I think even if they're damaged, we can still go ahead and take that. It's going to take about 6 minutes to take it, and that is going to give us a long rope, and I could see... Let's see. Oh, no, short rope. Yeah, short ropes from them. That's fine. We can see a lot further. I'm guessing because it's a... is it a full moon? It's hard for me to tell, but the weather is clear, so we can see really quite far right now. And we can see that we're actually safe, so that's kind of comforting, I suppose. So let's go through. We don't want to concentrate too much on the seatbelts right at this stage, so we'll just go ahead. We're going to go and try and take this seat. It's going to take half an hour for us to take the seat off, so let's go ahead and see if we can do that. It looks like we succeeded at that, and if we have a look here, we should have a seat. Now, I don't know if... disassemble. 12 leather patches. Okay, it takes about 5 minutes to disassemble, so we're going to go ahead and pick this thing up. We could just take this down. Actually, let's spend a little bit more time seeing if we can get ourselves another seat. And I would rather go for one that's intact, but we might be out of luck there. I think that's the next best one. Remove attached seatbelt first. Okay, that's fine. And let's go ahead and remove the seat now. 27 minutes. Okay, we succeeded. Fantastic. Can we take that back as well? Well, it'll be difficult. We can probably get away with wielding it. Let's see if we can stop wielding our fire axe, store that in our inventory, and we'll just go ahead and pick that up and carry that in our hands. So we've got 2. We can see a bloated zombie, which I'm not super happy about, so let's just see if we can avoid him for now. Come up through this window and make our way back down inside. Now, I don't think he's aware of us yet, and that's okay. So let's just go down there like that. Okay, nice. We're going to grab this light strip, have that on us, and we're going to take these things apart. So we'll go to the seat that's in our hands currently. We're going to disassemble it, or at least attempt to. We failed. That's a real shitter, but we did get some things out of it. Okay, so it's not like we lost everything, but we did lose some things. Okay, so let's go to the next seat, this one here, and we are going to attempt to disassemble. And fantastic, we actually got all the parts from that. That's exactly what we want. Let's go drop these short ropes, and let's just go ahead and quickly change things around. Nice. Okay, so we should have a number of leather patches here now, 29 in fact, which ain't nothing to scoff at. However, we don't have any thread going for us at the moment, so let's actually take these 2 short ropes here, and we're going to start disassembling them. We're going to break them down into 6 long strings. Okay, we actually failed, but we did actually get some, so that's okay. Let's drop that other short rope. We're going to go grab these 3 long strings. We're going to break them down into small strings. 6 small strings, fantastic. Again, I think we'll probably just stick to working with these here, and we'll just go ahead and break them down just like that, and we'll go ahead and break down the next, and we'll break down the next. I was messing that up. I wasn't actually doing what I thought I was doing. There we go.
And we'll just do the same again. And we'll hold on to the last lot there. Okay, nice. That's good. So, let us see. The tailor's kit's over here. We'll grab onto it just in case we need to. Don't think we'll need to, though. And let's have a look at armor. So, we can make ourselves a leather cloak. The thermoelectric suit, yeah, I mean, like, that's something that I am still considering. It's not so much something that we need to worry about right now, but it's something that we could get to. But we want to just have a look at torso for now. So we can make a leather apron, which actually does give us a fair bit to our torso and our legs, in fact. The encumbrance isn't terrible. So I don't think we can make a leather jacket. I think we can still only make the leather vest from the leather jacket. That's unfortunate. And it does give us that 6/6, and the encumbrance is 4. I do like to have things separate where possible, so I don't like to have something that's going to cover a whole heap of things. But I think it is important for us to have something on our torso here. 110%. So, as to what we're going to do, yeah, we're not going to be able to make a jacket yet. That's something that we might be able to do in the future. We can obviously make alterations to leather jackets, but we can't, we can't make one here, unless I'm just being blind, and I don't think I am in this instance. That is unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. We're probably just going to have to try and work with that, unfortunately. Well, the one that we did have, that's going to require a fair amount of water, more water than we have available to us at the moment to actually work with. We could go ahead and collect some more water. Now, some of you did actually notice that there were some swimmer zombies around, and usually that means that there is a pool around. I don't think we had a pool. They could have potentially been from the park. It was in and around this region that they were. We do need to remember, though, that down here by the library, that's where that massive horde was, so I'm not so certain about that one. But we do need to make a move. We need to make the most of the night while we still have it, or at the very least see if we can get ourselves sorted in terms of having something to protect our torso. We have the leather to work with, we just don't have everything else. Our tailoring is at 3 at the moment. We could probably get that up another level. It could maybe be worth trying to see if there is anything else that we can make, that we can take apart. Most things, though, as we've kind of figured out, it's not going to work like that for us. Or it's going to be... Actually, no, in saying that, this doesn't say it requires any skills, but it does have a difficulty associated with it. A cloak wouldn't be terrible. The extra encumbrance, though, is maybe a little bit too much across the board. See, the apron... I guess the apron is better than nothing. It's cumbersome, though. It's strapped to us so it can be worn over other things, which is also good, but I think it will cause us more troubles than not after a while. That we can't disassemble. This we can. You know what? I think we're going to try and make the leather cloak. It is a risk. It is quite a few patches and thread that goes into it. We're going to see if this does bring up our level, whether we succeed or not. We failed, but we didn't waste anything, and actually did bring up our tailoring skills. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can make it again. Okay, we actually succeeded, and that took us up to 78, which is not bad. Now, hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers on this, that we're going to be able to disassemble it and get everything back. Fantastic. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and try again. We succeed. All right, only 56 left in our inhaler. That's a little frightening. Okay. We definitely want to do something about that before it gets, too bad. And speaking of things getting too bad, we are getting hungry yet again. We're going to go have some of that clean water, and I think this time we're going to have to go and crack open the pork and beans, which helped us, but made us a little upset, unfortunately. But that's okay. Let's go for the canned tomato. Alright, we're going to have to start having some of that dehydrated meat soon. Okay, how are we looking? We're at 85, so we're getting there, folks. We're getting there. Although this does take half an hour each time that we're doing it, so probably going to have to go to sleep after this attempt. We don't want to be doing this while we're too tired. You know what? We're so close. I want to go ahead and see if we can get it in time. And there we go. It is now trivial. We're going to go ahead and take this thing apart one more time, disassembling it for those parts, and we'll see if we've had, any other options pop up for us under the torso here. Look at that. We can make a leather vest from scratch now. Brilliant. Okay, well, that's fantastic. That's exactly what we wanted. However, I think we are going to have a proper sleep before we try anything else there. But yeah, we can make makeshift Kevlar vests now as well, which is awesome. That's worn close to the skin, whereas a leather vest is kind of over it. We could kind of combine those two there. That would be awesome if we could pull that off. The Kevlar is going to be a little bit harder to come by, but I think we do have, the combat boots we should be able to get some Kevlar from. So we're going to try and cut those up tomorrow as well after we make ourselves a nice leather vest. But we are going to go to sleep now. So let's go ahead and close our eyes and hope that no trouble comes for us during the long night. Well, I say long night, but it's the bloody morning. It's just how Bran is. His sleeping schedule's kind of all over the show. We don't blame him for that. The night has been a friend to him so far, and I think it'll continue to stay that way. Eventually, we will be able to make some form of, it's a little loud, isn't it? Some form of night vision. That's quite a way from where we are at the moment, though. So let's go ahead and start things off. We're going to go and have the last of the clean water that's there. That's going to sate us, which is awesome. Next thing we need to do is rehydrate some of that meat. Are we going to be able to do that? That is the question. Rehydrated meat. Rehydrated human flesh? No, I just want rehydrated meat. There we go. Oh, we need clean water to be able to do it. Well, okay. I guess we will have to go and make ourselves some more clean water. Let's go ahead and make 6. Pour that into the metal tank. And let's go ahead and see if we can do this thing. We still can't. What are we limited by? We can't see it. That is why. Okay. I need to keep that in mind. Let's go ahead. We are going to go for 2 things of rehydrated meat. Does that open up anything else for us? No. And that's okay. We're just going to have to go ahead and eat our rehydrated meat as it is. And it's not the most amazing thing in the world, but it's taking care of our hunger for now, and that's good. That is what we need. So, with that, let's go ahead and see if we can make ourselves this leather vest now. It's going to take an hour and 20 minutes. Let's not fail this, eh? I'd very much like it if we succeed here. It's an hour and 20 minutes of our time. Okay, yes, we freaking did it. So what we want to have a look at is our torso, and we want to see where that is going to go. So we've got our undershirt, we've got our work shirt. We don't want to see it causing issues for us, because what's happening at the moment is the backpack and the strap, they're on the same layer as each other, and that's why it's kind of causing issues for us. So the sleeveless duster is also worn over our other clothes, so we're going to have some interaction there, which is not ideal, but it's probably not the worst thing in the world. Let's see. We're at plus 10 at the moment now, so we might have to see if we can try and reduce that somehow. We're going to bring leaving the leather vest, we're going to do it like that, just even though it makes sense to have that on the outside. Actually, you know what, we'll go ahead and have it in here. The way that layering works is kind of weird in that you kind of want those things to be over the others because it's going to protect them, but sometimes it doesn't make sense for a character to have that. So the work shirt is giving us 2 encumbrance, which isn't terrible, but you can see that this is strapped onto us. Oh, hang on, the spare strap. Yeah, so this is worn over other clothes. That's also worn over other clothes. So that's why we're having those kind of working against each other, making our torso encumbrance just a little bit higher. It's not terrible. I don't think it will impact us too much. We can actually see at the moment that it's giving us minus 38 to our attack rolls, minus 38%. Melee attacks and throwing attacks cost plus 38 movement points, so it slows us down a fair bit as well. What do we want to do there? That is the thing, because the sleeveless duster we could go ahead and take off. now that we have the leather vest on there. I mean, this is giving us extra carrying capacity, which I like. It's giving us warmth, a little bit of batch and cut protection. The coverage is really good. You know what? I think we're just going to have to stick with the leather vest for now. So we're going to go ahead and drop our sleeveless duster off and just see how we are doing after that. Let's see. +6, that's better. That's better. And 21. So I think that's what we're going to try and roll with for now. Let's go ahead and grab all of these if we can, or at the very least we're going to actually we'll just stand on them. I think that's fine. Let's go ahead and see if we can cut up. We don't want to cut up the 2x arm guards, that's fine. We'll just go ahead and start cutting up this. We've got 2 Kevlar patches, that's better than nothing. We've got 3. Okay, combat boots. Okay, that's not terrible. Let's go ahead and just shift everything around really quick here. Okay, and let's have a look and see exactly how much we needed to make the makeshift Kevlar vest. We can make a leather armor helmet now though, which is kind of interesting. How does that stack up? We've got the hard hat at the moment. The hard hat's a little bit better. I'm not so worried about encumbrance. Yeah, so I think we're still better off with what we got. Okay, so let's see. We can make an armored leather vest, which I'm kind of on board with. It takes our encumbrance up to 14, which is a lot higher than where it is at the moment, but that protection is a lot better, and that's just adding some scrap metal onto it. It will encumber us that little bit more, but I think it's kind of worth it. Then again, if we make the makeshift vest, we'll be looking good. Although 24 Kevlar plates, it's gonna be a little while until we can get there. We've only got 7, and as you can see, they are all filthy. I should have tried to deal with those before I did that, but that's okay. We all make mistakes, don't we? Let's hope that one doesn't impact us too much. But it's probably worth us having a look at some of the other things that we can create now and just see if there is anything else that takes our fancy. Torso-wise, arm-wise, we're still looking good there. Hands, I think we should be good there as well. A pair of knee pads. Could be worthwhile, actually. How difficult are the knee pads for us to make? Soda can stove kit to be able to do that, and that's using the plastic mold. So it's good that we did actually make that plastic mold. You can see the encumbrance on this is 0, so they're freaking great. Leather pants as well would also be pretty good. What are we rocking at the moment on our legs? We are wearing leather pants, fantastic. Are we wearing anything else? Do we have anything else strapped on there? No. Okay, so let's go ahead and make ourselves some knee pads because those are going to help us out a fair amount, and then we might even be able to have a look at the elbow pads as well. Generally, they're just great additions for you to have. They don't protect everything. The coverage isn't amazing, but it's better than nothing. You can see the coverage on this is 30%. It's not huge, but it is definitely better than nothing. This is going to take 50 minutes for us to do though, so again, it's going to take up a fair bit of our time, but I think getting properly protected is going to be worth it, especially if we are going to try and go into that spider basement. So our knee pads are on. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some elbow pads really quick. Another 35 minutes. Okay, it is now daytime, so a little dangerous to be going out, but I think we'll be okay. Looking at our arms, we've got the arm warmers, leather arm guards, and the elbow pads. Little bit of cross cover there because of the arm guards covering quite a bit of the arm, but really it's not that bad. We're only getting a +2 for that. And that extra protection, I think it's just going to be more worthwhile for us. Now we've got our boots on our feet. Boots on the feet. We could potentially make ourselves some proper leather armor boots, although we might not have everything we need to do that. Leather armor boots, we just need more patches to be able to pull that off. So it's something that we can definitely do, and it's something that I think is going to be worthwhile doing, getting properly armored, but yeah, we aren't going to worry about that right for now. So I think what we are going to do, finally, again, I know I'm kind of going around in circles here. I think we are going to armor that vest before we go out, just because getting that extra protection is going to be worth it. So let's have a look at our torso. We want to go to armored, and we shouldn't fail this. No, we won't, but it is going to take another hour for us to do this. All right, it's going to give us extra protection. Alright, there we go. Okay, and we dropped it on the ground because we couldn't fit it on. So let's go ahead and wear that thing. Bam. Okay, so that armored vest should be keeping us pretty safe for the most part. Yeah. Okay, my man, let's go ahead and have some of that clean water, because at the very least we can have that for now. And we can maybe get away with having a candy or two before we leave, just to make you nice and happy. Something else that was mentioned is we can, with the welding goggles, welding. So for the welding goggles, it's saying we need 3 pairs of tinted glass or a pair of eclipse glasses. So apparently from taking apart sunglasses, we can get tinted glass. So I'm wondering if we have any extra sunglasses around. No, it doesn't look like we do. I know we have the pair of fit-over sunglasses somewhere, or I've seen them somewhere, but that's something for us to look out for, something for us to consider. Right, what don't we need to have right now? We probably don't need to have the wrench. We'll keep the steak knife. You know what? We don't need to have the crowbar. I'm going to leave quite a few things behind. We don't need the hammer right now as well. We don't need the tailor's kit. We're going to keep the flashlight though. The survival knife, we don't even need that as well. Purely just because we're going to be trying to make our way across the road and deal with spiders. So the less we're carrying, the better. If anything, if we could actually do away with our backpack before we go down to fight them, that would be better. Let's see. Our inhaler, our aspirin, we want to hold on to all of those. Everything else isn't going to be weighing us down too much, but we probably will still end up dropping those on the ground. So the light strip, definitely dropping you off. And let's go grab that fire axe in our hands. Are we ready for this? Are we prepared? I think as much as we possibly can be. We'll see how bad things are on the surface. If they are too bad, then we will probably end up backing out. Okay. Now we can use that same trick, and I think I'm probably going to try and do it. So we will take that with us. Do we want to take some wood with us? Well, we can get wood on the other side. Somehow during all of my talking, it did actually end up going towards the night. So we're doing fine there. We're doing fine. But we are seeing a shocker brute down there, which I am not happy about at all. Not one bit. No siree, Bob. Okay, let's start making our way across towards the Spider House of Doom. Let's make sure that safe mode goes back on, and we've seen another shocker zombie. I need to change the range of that. I keep forgetting to do it. So let's see about doing that now. Let's go to safe mode manager. Or rather, it's in options, I think. Let's have a look. Disability general. Okay, right. Proximity distance. So let's go ahead and just put it on 25 and see how that works for us for now. So, okay. We've still got safe mode on, and it's not causing us any issue. That's good. Why are we losing stamina? Because we're running. Let's go ahead and get that stamina back. And just watch what he's doing over there. Okay, pulp zombie corpse. Okay. It's jumping through the window. Okay, so, spider home. Where is the basement? Oh, and we can hear noises from beneath. We certainly can. Okay. Oh, hello, Shady Zombie. Hello, my friend. Okay, well, let's see how we do here. He tries to grab at us, but we managed to clobber him in the head for 41 damage. We swing and miss, falling to the side, but he misses as well, as we finally smack him in the head, killing him instantly. And that would have been a resurrection by the looks of things. Oh, a pocket watch. What can we get if we disassemble you? Gold and clockworks. Alright, you know, clockworks, that's kind of interesting. We'll do that. Okay, we got ourselves a lighter with only 1 unit in it. No, it's not really worth it then, is it? Cooking on a budget. No, we've read it. It's yellow. Okay. Where is the basement door? Hello, zombie. Let's go ahead and fight you here. He grabs us, but we managed to smash him for 43. With another quick strike, we end up killing it. Okay. Where, oh where? Oh, hello. We got a dust mask. Ours is actually damaged, isn't it? Or maybe not. Do we not have a dust mask? No, we definitely do. I guess ours is just fine because I'm not seeing it right now. Yeah, it's fine. multivitamins, sure, and obviously water. And I didn't bring anything to carry water because I wasn't really concerned with water. This is definitely Spider House, right? No, Spider House is up here. Oh, okay, well let's mark this house as explored because I actually kind of have explored it now. The computer is still something that we can make use of. Hello, hello, hello. Let's go ahead and try and take a whack at you. And we do just that. And another whack, and you are now dead. And again, we are seeing lots of revived corpses. Alright, Spider House. Oh, we got ourselves an engine. Alright. Oh, okay. Oh, there are eggs on the surface. Oh, dear gosh. That might have been a mistake. Spiderlings. Immature giant spell. Okay, maybe I want to go... Are you guys hostile towards me? You're ignoring me. Okay. And now you're not ignoring me. Oh, okay, you actually managed to hit our leg then, and I imagine that hurt. Yes, it did. Okay, so they're actually a little bit hard to hit. There we go, we managed to take them down. Now, they are pretty small, so I don't know how much we're actually going to get from them here, but that gallon jug, I want to go... Yes, vinegar is useful, but more importantly, that gallon jug is useful just as it is. You know what, let's see if we can just take the gallon jug. We are also... going to see if we can take these eggs, because those are going to be very valuable to us. Now, how heavy are these corpses? They are relatively heavy. This is going to be the difficult thing. Now, we are going to probably go and try and see if we can... we can't seem to deal with those. It's a ruptured egg sac, so it's probably the same kind of thing's going to happen here. Okay, we tried to harvest, nothing happened. Okay, we got 2 spider egg sacs out of that. Yes. Okay, we'll go ahead and grab 4. Okay, we've got 4 egg sacs at the moment. Let's just take all of these bodies, and we're just going to go ahead and shift them onto the square beneath us. Now, we could try and quick butcher them here. However, we're going to get a proper butcher if we actually end up getting them back home. I didn't really realize that they would be so prevalent on the surface here. A little nervous about this, I'll be honest. Is that that's a wrench, right? Yes, it is a wrench. Okay. Let's keep this up for now. Oh, hello. Hi. You guys are going to run away or not? I want to get one of you on the chair if I can. Ow. Alright, I don't think they're actually going to hurt me all that much, but just because they are immature ones. Wow, that takes quite a bit to hit them. Come on. Come on. Any moment now. There we go. Okay. Let's get them again, and we'll go ahead and shift them up to here. Alright. I can't put them there, so let's go ahead and put them just next to the window. Actually, you know what? They don't weigh that much, and they don't actually take up that much volume, all things considered. I just don't have a lot of volume to work with. It's that's probably taking up a huge amount of space. Yeah, it is. So let's just start carrying back these instead of the gallon jug. Yeah, see, look at that. I can carry all of them. Now, I probably am going to leave that. If I'm being honest, we'll go back with what we got for now, and we'll just work with what we got. I think this is fine. Oh, that is not as fine. But I think we are going to just try and deal with him. Okay, we managed to send him reeling. He claws at us, but he failed to penetrate our armor. Okay, let's go ahead and smash him really quick. Stay moving. Safe mode back on. Let's clamber in through the house. Oh, hello, friend. Let's try and see if we can catch you in the window. We do. I think, yeah, we're seeing more. The hatchback's vehicle tank is destroyed. I'm surprised it didn't explode by the shocker brute then. He is too close for comfort. Okay, alright, let's go ahead and close this. We're going to go ahead and put the brazier on the ground. Let's leave the brazier out here, just so we don't keep on sorting it, because we will otherwise. All right. So the only thing that's not working with our kitchen setup is that we can't see the food in the fridge that it is in at the moment when we're kind of standing over here where all of our cooking stuff is. It's just too many squares away. So what I'm going to have to do is look at changing that. So I think it was Shift V. No, it's not Shift V. I have forgotten. It's Shift Y. Here we go. Zones. So let's go ahead and have a look at food. We want to go ahead and edit the position, and we want to change that to here. So that's now where food is as well. So food and water are going to be in the same place. And I guess that's okay. We're going to go ahead and start dropping these things off. So dropping those, and the corpses we're just going to hold on to for now. So let's go ahead and Shift O, put everything away where it should be. Okay, all right, let's see. We sorted everything out. The survival knife went over there. That's fine. I'm okay with that for now. We're very hungry. Let's go ahead and take our light strip, as you do. Pardon me. And let's see. So we got the spider eggs in there. Now the spider eggs we can turn into, because right now they're not going to go off, which is kind of great. We can turn them into pounded eggs, because right now they're not very enjoyable, but you can see that they actually do give us a fair amount of vitamins, which, that's cool. Now, I don't know how much we're going to get from here as well, because honestly, these are probably not the best. They're all damaged as well, so they're not the best quality corpses in the world. So we want to go ahead and butcher everything. Now, I don't know if that's just doing a quick butcher, if that's doing a full butcher. I really hope it is doing a full butcher. We did get a few chunks of meat from that, so I'm kind of happy with that. It's not a bad turnout, all things considered. So let's go up to here. Now that is going to go off quite quickly, so best thing for us to do with that is preserve it, but we are still hungry, so we might as well also eat some of it. So let's go ahead and just make ourselves some cooked meat, and I think we're probably just going to make 4 things of cooked meat. Alright, and let's start eating. Nice, nice. This is spider meat, but you know what? I think it's okay, or at least Bran, it seems to be okay, and that's the main thing, I guess. So let's go ahead and see if we can. We cannot dehydrate you. Let's see. Dehydrated meat. So the food dehydrator, I believe, is out of charges. So yes, it is. Okay, that's all right. We still have a large number of batteries, so we should be able to figure this out. So the food dehydrator. Let's see if we can get you charged up and ready to go. Okay, we reload the sucker. Okay, let's go ahead and drop you back off. And let's get a dehydrating. We can make powdered eggs there as well. Fantastic. So, first of all, we're going to dehydrate the meat. It's going to take 37 minutes and 24 seconds to do it. There we go. Brilliant. So that's done. Let's go ahead and make ourselves some powdered eggs while we're at it. Yes, we can. Fantastic. Okay, we can make 1 thing. Because you need to have 8. That's okay. I think we'll hold on to it for now. We'll do that as a big batch. And I think we are going to go and drop the dehydrated meat off, but just hold on to our cooked meat. Let's go back and do pretty much the same thing, because it is still the evening, and we are still kind of feeling okay. We're hungry, though. Let's just have the last of the cooked meat. And let's go across and just see what's going on. We are going to take that, because we can make use of it. Okay, zombie dog. Are you aware of me? You shouldn't be. No. That's okay. So, yeah. That's right. I guess it's gone clear, so we can actually see a lot further now. So, safe mode is going to be going off. Now, are you aware of me at the moment, Mr. Acidic Zombie? You are. So that's not great, because obviously acidic zombies, we don't really want to be fighting close up, if at all. So let's see, are you still... No, so he can't actually see me where he is at the moment, but we can see where he is, which is kind of good. Then their sight at night isn't amazing, so we'll just kind of move our way around here if we can, and he's kind of following our scent at the moment, so what I want to try and do is just run him through this vehicle, because that's going to get him all nice and excited. He didn't do that at all. Bad acidic zombie. Bad acidic zombie. Unfortunately, making all that noise is going to draw some others, though, so... Yeah, maybe not the greatest move in the world, but we've done worse. Okay. All right. Well, that is the way down to the basement. Let's go ahead and take these other spider eggs, and let's get ready for another burst. Okay, harvest. Oh, okay, hi. Maybe I should let them go a little bit further away from me this time. I think that's a good idea before I start trying to swing. Yes, I've kind of cornered myself at the moment, but I think it's going to be okay. I think it's going to be okay, he says. Let's go ahead and drop the backpack to give ourselves a better chance. I don't think it's going to take us too long to do that. Okay, that's all right. There we go. Taking down one. Yeah, we are taking a few hits here. We managed to take a hit of our inhaler as we try and whack these things. The reason that they're so hard to hit is because they are so small and they're quite nimble. But we're blocking a lot with our axe at the moment, which I'm definitely a fan of. We're losing a lot of stamina though, unfortunately. Come on, all we need is one hit here. There we go. Okay, we thrash it. Let's go ahead and get that stamina back. And let's go get that backpack back. Grab you. Why do we have the soldering iron? Why do I do these things? Who knows? Okay, let's go ahead and grab you and you. And I will make sure this time that the corpses are done correctly. I think they were being fully butchered last time, but it's good to be sure. So, harvest the egg sac, yes, and we just got some eggs out of it. Cool, nice. Even more. So, the big bads, they're going to be downstairs, and yes, they have a lot more meat. Empty, it's already ruptured. Okay, and you, okay, alright, so let's just open this door. Okay, so that's a big bad. Oh, hello. Hello, hi. Okay, let's go ahead and move over here. We're going to try and get this guy onto the chair. Alright, so he hits our right arm, but our armor protects us. Let's see if we can actually hit him. He hits our right leg. Now, they are actually poisonous. We don't want to get poisoned. And we have been envenomed. Okay, come on. Come on, buddy. He's getting through our armor so easy. This is not good. All we need to get is one good hit on him. Right now, we're not going to get that. We are getting worse and worse. Okay, we need to actually start running. Trying to, at the very least. Come on, buddy. Come on, come on, come on. Eventually, his stamina is going to give up. I mean, our stamina. So, we just need to keep on trying to make it back towards home. In the hopes that maybe the zombie dog might take interest in it. Our legs are barely holding on right now. Okay. We slow to a walk. Actually, we need to keep on sprinting. Because this is, he was putting up way more of a fight than I ever thought he would. And, yep, it is in fact here. What are we going to do about that? Well, we can set up our brazier. We can't set it up in the doorway, unfortunately, though, so that's going to be difficult, to say the least. We can get him on the chair, but that's about it. He's just going to keep on coming for us. Now, I'm kind of okay with him knocking down the door, if it means that we actually have a chance to set up maybe in another area. So I think that's what we're going to do. Okay, let's try it like this. We're going to go ahead and activate the brazier, put it there. Let's go ahead and get some bodies in it so it's prepped and ready. Because I honestly think this is the only way we're going to be able to get this thing done. Ignore the wumps. Okay. Let's get ready to do this thing. Bran, are you ready? Take an aspirin. Open the door. Oh, it's a shade zombie. That's not what I was expecting at all. Well, I think we might actually be able to just continue to whack. Let's go move to the side here. Yeah, we can whack. Okay. Okay, we were all right. In the end, it would seem that we were actually okay. Right. So, if we are to go against them again, the big boy spiders, we are going to have to make sure that we are very careful with how we do it. We need to be wearing a lot more than we are. I thought this would be more than enough protection, but that is not the case. We're very lucky to make it out of there. We are poisoned, and we are feeling that right now. Our strength, everything else is sapped. Hang in there, buddy. Hang in there. We've still got some clean water here. We're going to go ahead and have some of that to try and help at least a little bit. Let's go grab our light and see what we can do. Now, I think I probably want to try and do this. Well, I don't know. Are we going to get more... We've actually got our oil lamp, and I'm tempted to use that. So we're going to take that down with us. Let's go ahead and drop these corpses on here, like so. What else we have there? No, it's just them. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and activate our oil lamp. Turning it on. Should give us a little bit more light. Actually, maybe it's giving us about the same amount of light. It's hard to tell, actually. But we're going to go ahead and go butcher on just this one here, and we're going to go full butchery. Okay. Now, did we just get 2 out of that? We did just get 2 out of that. So, if I just go cut up everything, I think we're probably going to get the same amount. Okay. Yeah, so it says the same thing, you harvest some flesh. Okay. Let's go ahead and stop running as well. Oh dear, the pain. We actually did get some offal there, surprisingly enough. Okay. So maybe it is going to be worthwhile us trying to do that with those little spiders, so you can still get a little bit extra. Okay, alright. Is everything staying okay? We're not losing anything else. It's looking like that for now. There definitely was a scare. So, powdered eggs. We can go ahead and make 3 lots of powdered eggs. Let's go ahead and do just that. Okay, fantastic. Now from there, we're going to go ahead and make ourselves, not deluxe scrambled eggs, no, we want to go ahead and, we want to cook maybe just 2 of the meat, and the rest we're going to go ahead and dehydrate. So let's just have some cooked meat now. Okay. Like so. Dehydrated meat. Okay, and anything... Oh. Alright, we didn't waste any materials. That's okay. Let's try again. I didn't realize we couldn't do it properly before. What is our cooking at? Our cooking is at 3. Oh, we just went up. I think we just went up to 3. Maybe. I don't know. Weird. Okay, anyway. Let's see if we can make any just regular cooked meat with the rest that's left. We can make 1 thing. Fantastic. And we'll go ahead and make some cooked offal as well while we're here, because we might as well have it. We might as well have it. Now, they're both going to go off in a day. There's no point in us having them right this second, so we're not going to. We're just going to have some more clean water, the last of what we have down there. Mild pain. Yeah, at least that's better from where we were before, because it was distracting pain and it wasn't good. That oil lamp goes down fast, so not the greatest tool in the world. That's okay. We forgive it. But look at that, 300 units of powdered egg. That can take us a long way. Now, if we were to have a look and see how much it takes to make scrambled eggs, how much powdered eggs? 10. So as you can see, it's a great source of food for us. Turning into powdered eggs, us able to mix it up into some horrible looking scrambled egg mixture. And this is just from spider eggs as well. It's not nice, but you know, it's certainly better than nothing. So we're probably just going to hold on to these 2 here for us to have during the day. I mean, we've got a little bit more protection, which is good, right? But it seems like we are still taking some damage, especially on our torso and still on our legs. So we're going to need to do something to improve that over time. I am tempted by potentially looking at making chainmail eventually, but that's still quite a ways down the track. We are going to need to make ourselves some golden goggles before we can move forward in that field. But all things considered, I think our man is doing okay. Not too bad. Not too freaking bad. Now, as far as like some characters go, I'm not going to be taking them down the archery path at all. Not to say that I'm not going to have them doing ranged combat. I think we're going to look at guns more often than not. And yes, guns do make noise, and I know in this scenario that probably isn't the best thing in the world, but suppressors can help a bit. They don't help a huge amount, but they can help a bit, and if Bran gets really good, it could work out quite well for us, but we'll see where that takes us. For now though, well, we are going to have to try and deal with the pain that we're dealing with, and the morning is rolling round. We might be able to repair some of these things a little bit. Actually, you know what? I know that we will be able to. So let's have a look at doing that first. Grab our tailor's kit, see if we can get repairing. We can't see to do that, that's fine. Light strip it is. And let's see if we can repair these. We'll start with the knee pads. Yes, we're going to go ahead and repair it till it's fully repaired. We don't have enough rags to do that. Well, ain't that unfortunate. We still have our sleeveless duster there that we could potentially take apart. The eyeglasses. The concave lenses diffuse the sunlight. Ooh, I wonder if we could take you apart. Let's take you. And we do have other things here that we could potentially take apart. Let's see. Pair of work gloves, we could take you apart, and the pair of jeans, we can take you apart as well. Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll see if we can disassemble some things and or break them apart. So we can't disassemble you, so we'll just go ahead and drop the eyeglasses on the ground. Let's have a look. Work gloves. Can't disassemble you, that's fine. The knit hat we might be able to. Yes, we can. We're just going to get yarn? No. And the others we're not going to be able to do. So we're just going to go ahead and see if we can cut up all we can. Right. We literally just got 5 rags out of that. That's okay. The pair of eyeglasses, it seems we can't do anything with them, which is unfortunate. Want to get myself some lenses. Ain't going to happen though. Ain't going to happen. Alright, fine. That should be enough for us to do some basic repairs. So let's get started. We're going to kick off with let's kick off the leather pants. Repeat until success. There we go. Fantastic. And arm warmers. Good success chance. Fantastic. Alright. Knee pads. Same thing for you. Brilliant. Nice and quick on that one. And finally, the backpack. Let's get that repaired. Brilliant. Okay, it is repaired completely. Fantastic. So it's just a work shirt that's barely holding on there. The undershirt seems to always cop the flack for some reason, but, you know, what can you do? Eventually, we will have that be a proper Kevlar one. It looks like we should be able to succeed at this. And we repair it. Fantastic. Good. It was only just a little bit, though. So let's see if we can actually do a full repair on it. It should be possible. Fully repair but don't reinforce. We don't have enough charges, that's fine. How is our tailoring looking? We're okay, 15, 4, it's okay. Could be worse, could be worse. Well, Bran, I think this is where we're going to wrap things up for today's episode. We've got a little bit more food, which is exactly where we were wanting to try and get with them. But I think we are going to have to go back outside again. We are in need of a number of things. Namely, duct tape. If we can find some duct tape, we can get ourselves a makeshift glaive, a weapon that will make a big difference for our man, Bran. And, well, if we can find ourselves some lenses and or some welding goggles, we can get into working on some damn good stuff. The world of possibilities open up a lot once you have metalworking. And, well, if I can even just find a cart, I would feel confident in going up towards the lab. And it is quite a journey though, right? It is quite a journey. And one that's probably not to be taken lightly. There are 2 different ways we can kind of go about this. One is that we could try and go all the way down here, make our way into the sewers, and then use the sewers to take us up the majority of the way. We haven't seen up here. There is a chance there could be somewhere that the sewers come out. Honestly, I think the sewers would be a better chance for us than on the surface, because on the surface we know it can be absolutely terrible. So as far as my mental checklist is going, next thing I want is a glaive. If we can get a glaive, then I would feel a little bit better about going down into the sewers. And potentially a thermal electric suit, because here's the thing, science labs can also be freezing cold from time to time. If we have that thing in advance, then we'd be looking pretty good when it comes to that. So in between episodes, I'm going to see everything that we would need to do that. I know a lot of it is just the heating units, so we'll see what we can do out on our adventures, but we are going to be exploring again in the next. However, I think we're going to want to try and rest up before we do. So guys and gals, you know what, I was going to finish it up here, but let's see if we can actually get ourselves to sleep. We're probably going to have to take some cough syrup for us to be able to do that. So let's go over here and have a look for some regular cough syrup. We're going to go ahead and take a sip of that, and we are now very tired, which is, you know, exactly where we want to be. I'm a little nervous about the bodies being here and, you know, potentially being woken up by something, but we'll see where that takes us. We're going to go ahead, go to sleep in this nice comfortable space, and we'll let our things start heal. Now, I probably could have put a bandage on them and disinfected them, but they seem to be healing just fine as it is, so we're probably going to avoid them where we can. And yeah, Nasmer attack. But we have our inhalers, so that's okay. Oh, where did you come from? We get woken up by a shady zombie biting into us. I didn't bash him, did I? I didn't bash you. Oh, I am a fool. I did not go through the proper process. Did I? No siree, I did not. We're going to do a full butchery there. What did I actually say then? For a corpse this big, you need a saw to perform a full butchery. Oh, and great, we've got a plague nymph in here as well. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to deal with these. Episode isn't finishing yet. These bodies need to go. While it's been nice for a time, they need to go. I don't think we have any other thing else we can read in terms of our books as well. Yeah, we could potentially read that. Ah dear, we've still got a few there as well, don't we? Oh, we most certainly do. We are going to have to try and burn them. We could just pile them all up, like super high, and just burn them in one go. It's definitely something we could do. We're going to have to grab the survival knife, because that's what we're using to saw them apart. Alright, let's get to work then. Full butchery. Okay, we finish. Alright, let's look at all that tainted meat. That's insane. Now, the tainted bones are still useful, so it's probably worth us doing that, and I don't know if we are actually still getting survival skill just from doing those basic butchers. Potentially. We might be. So I think, guys and gals, that's what we're going to continue doing at the start of the next episode, butchering up the remaining zombies, and then looking at getting all that stuff burnt. But that'll be then. I've been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned.